And then I'd have Aquaman, like actual Aquaman.
You would be massively disappointed, wouldn't you, if you said, "Can I have Aquaman?" and he rocks up with his weird hippie girlfriend and he just rocks up all
bouncy blow dry.
Yeah.
You want it wet, don't you? You don't want it all.
Yeah. I want it dripping all over the table.
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to episode 8 of Five Birds and a Mic. Still locked down, still here. We're all here, all 5 of us. We're doing all right. It has been a bit of a delayed start. We've messed around. I started late and then realised that actually I wasn't the latest here because George had a bit of a nightmare with the laptop. Technology has not been George's friend today. How is everybody? Everybody all right?
God.
Yeah. I've realised I've forgotten how to do my makeup. I don't know how to do makeup in lockdown. So I thought I'd put something on and then end up with really black eyes. I had is it LVLs?
Yeah.
Before we went in. And they've gone really weird. It's like they've not
perm wearing off.
Yes.
Yeah, the perm's giving up.
Yeah. So rather than giving up, they've just gone Pleh.
Is that what it is? It perms your eyelashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah,
My
I didn't
eyelashes are giving up on life. I've got a few extensions clinging on just to give me that little bit of joy. But soon they're going to give up. I know they are.
Then you're just
going to
wake
mole. I'm going to look like an absolute mole.
You'll be all right.
Do you have mascara? Do you have any mascara around?
Yeah, I've got loads of stuff that I don't need in my life, but I need it now, so I'm glad.
You've got your magnetic lashes, though. You could chuck them on.
Yeah.
Extra.
Day sesh 5 birds.
How are you, Dan? Are you all right?
All right, yeah, not too bad. I just feel like I'm like really cliche. It's proper just Groundhog Day all the time, innit? It's just you wake up, you just do the same thing all the time. You might have a different tea. You might have a different beverage. You're still going to crack out some alcohol when 7 o'clock comes round, and then you go to bed around about 11, half 11. So that's it. And then you wake up and you do the same. What? Oh,
I know. That's late.
No wonder our food shop's like 150 quid a week. Honestly, getting down some right booze. Just a boozy family, aren't we?
But also, I've noticed Maggie's boozing as well. You're boozing.
Yeah, that's not
more
than like
than
you, Meg.
ever. But I just think it's because there's just nothing else to do.
No.
There's genuinely nothing else to do.
But like Dan said, it's just a constant Sunday, isn't it? It's a constant Sunday.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Crack open
It's
a beer.
weird. It is. Because obviously Lee can't work at the moment because he's having to like kind of technically be Jessie's carer. So it's like we had a pub quiz last night with Mum and Dad, Monday night pub quiz. And it's like, oh, you working tomorrow then? No, not really. Doing podcast. That's it. That's all I have to look forward to. So now podcast is 5 days a week. No, I'm joking. That's it. Meh.
It is a bit meh. It is a bit meh. The sun's shining though. The sun is shining and we are 3 weeks down. We're all right. We're all right.
Exactly.
How do you get on, G? How have you been, babe?
Well, I've had to take the car to the garage this morning.
Oh.
Because, so Friday night I had my mid-lockdown meltdown. So I had to go rogue and go and stay at my mother's to stop myself from chucking myself in front of all the cyclists on Sharrow Vale.
Yeah.
But in the process of that, we remembered that it were her wedding anniversary. You know, congrats, well done, babe. Yeah, banging. But because Mum's in devil's arsehole of all of this lockdown crap, she forgot. So when she walked into the garage and found her surprise anniversary presents, she then came running back out at me as if I needed to find a resolution. So an essential trip round all of the hardware shops in Sheffield in my car to find a galvanised wheelbarrow, because that's what my stepdad wanted, actually transpired into me bombing my gash down to Meadowall 20 minutes before Wilko shut. All for the essential travel, obviously, which Mum re-explained to the poor cash-out girl who didn't really care why we were buying a galvanised wheelbarrow. But, you know, as she says, it saved her marriage. So
There you go.
Mark were happy. He got a wheelbarrow. He were using it. And, yeah, I think I've ripped the middle of my exhaust off its bracket. So
Oh,
the car is in the garage. I am waiting the phone call to tell me what I need to pay.
Pay.
Just what you
I
need.
hate paying for cars.
Oh, I'm just going to... I'm not turning up with my purse. It was Deborah's fault. She can crack out the maestro for that. I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to lie, but are all garages same? They'll just be like, oh, this needs doing. And it'll be, do I like this customer?
Yes.
How much will this cost? $5 million. Honestly, they just pluck it out of thin air, don't they? You
Look,
can
I'm
never say how much things are.
No, I'm lucky in that this garage, we take all of our stuff to him because Mum needed like new tyres and she didn't have brakes on car. That's how much she'd worn them down. So because they know she's a key worker and that I'm kind of running about after her, so I don't think they'll take the piss too much.
Hopefully
But
not. They'll be good.
Well, I gave him car keys and then I went to leave and he went, oh, hold on. He was like, didn't you bring me the Polo for the MOT? I was like, yeah, I did. He was like, so tell me what else is wrong with the car before I do a deep dive into this.
Oh,
I was like, okay. I was like, so my fog light needs doing. I've got a warning light, but we don't need fog lights at the minute. And the central locking doesn't work, but just don't open the other doors.
Yeah.
And we're all right. And the boot doesn't lock, but there's nothing in it apart from candles. So you're fine. He just kind of rolled his eyes and walked away. So I don't really know what's coming back. He'll probably just give me a new car, I would have thought, but we'll see.
He'll give you like a bicycle or something, mate. That's it. There we go. There's the exchange.
He literally sees my face and then he's like, oh, I've just made an easy 300 quid.
George, I have just realised though, you are saving. There is some grace in the lockdown. Is that? Do you remember you haven't have to have your teeth done?
No, but my dentist was saying that if I didn't have my teeth done, I probably wouldn't have half of my teeth for my 30th birthday. So I am, we're doing daily checks to make sure that they're all still in and not wobbling.
George.
And the temporary filling that I've had put in before this is on its last leg, so we are on soft foods.
You can order them off Amazon.
What?
Dentists or
Fillings?
teeth?
Swear to God.
Shut up.
You
Mate,
cannot.
My teeth. I've got a car to pay for.
Swear
Scrub the
to God, you
teeth.
can.
You can. I don't. That's putty. That surely is not.
It's like a
How on
temporary
earth?
fill-in.
I literally found this out myself yesterday, but you can.
Who's the seller? Tooth Fairy.
I don't know. Someone put it on a Facebook group I'm in because someone's got a tooth issue, and they said they ordered one off Amazon. It came 2 days later, and you can do it yourself.
What do you mean?
Well.
Just ram it in your gum?
Mind blown.
Absolutely.
We don't need to go outside then, do we? That's we can order a man. We can order. Oh, did anyone see? Talking of weird things like that message we got from that man messaging us from Instagram. A sugar baby. So we've had a request. Obviously, my face appeared on Instagram a little bit more often, and it was obviously directed at me. Obviously. No, but we had that really weird direct message saying that we wanted to be a sugar daddy, or for him to be a sugar daddy and someone be a sugar baby. And George kindly suggested that she would take it for the team. But has anyone seen the request that we've had really recently of girls saying that they'll send us nice pictures?
What?
No. We've blocked them. But on our emails as well, recently we've had, if you're bored in lockdown, we can send you things. So there's a lot of things that, people are working very hard.
Very sexual on this
Desperate
lockdown.
times.
Desperate times. So you could have your teeth doing, you could get one knocked out while you're ordering something, you could order some pictures. You could live your whole life through an internet now. That's that. I hope we're not going to be doing that, but if you want, you could sort that out, George.
Give it a go. Not like I'm doing anything else.
Could you imagine? Not you send pictures, G. You don't do the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You had like a dream list. Oh, who would you want? I think I'd probably ask Idris Elba to send me some pictures.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio. Or...
At what age Leonardo DiCaprio? Because it's
10
different.
years ago.
No.
Yeah, probably.
I'd say now.
Probably like Inception. Probably a good 5 years ago. Or like a Wolf of Wall Street.
I think Inception was 10 years ago, Dan.
Was it? Oh. Maybe
Sure,
a 10
it
year
was
ago
longer
then.
than that.
And before he got to like dad bod.
Oh,
He's not
I
got.
like Dad
He
bod.
hasn't got a dad bod, has he?
Yeah.
Mind you, this
Bit of a
also
chocolate
the sad
tongue.
truth, though,
Chocolate tongue.
girls, is that I think we're all about 20 years too old for him, though.
Very true.
That man has a nice liking to young girls. Anyway, shall we move on?
Okay.
That went weird. That went weird.
Okay.
Topics. So talking of dream ideas, we're going to talk about our dream dinner date. It probably wouldn't really be a dinner date, would it? It would just be more like a
Guest list. Yeah.
general get drunk. Your dream people. How many people have you each got?
Oh, I whittled it down to 6.
6?
Oh.
With a couple of either ors. So it'd have to be one or the other, but I'm stuck between which one it'd be.
Okay, so we're talking about our dream guests. If we were going to organise a dinner party or a get-together, dead or alive, the perfect people we would have to make it the best night. So who would you have then, G?
I've had to write mine down because my list, it was pretty extensive. So then when you said 4, I panicked, but now Megan's gone with 6. I'll give you my 6.
Go on
In
then.
ranking of who I want. So first one, it'd be Georgina, the Duchess of Devonshire.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's a theme to this. Then there'd be Lucy Worsley, who does the history documentaries for BBC, followed by Louis Theroux, just a given.
Yeah.
You've took mine.
Followed by Marie Antoinette, because she's a ledge. Followed by Anne Boleyn, because that bitch
she was
owns
close on
everything. And then Jack the Ripper, because he's gonna have some good. He's gonna have some good stories. So,
Mine's so
brutal.
shallow compared to yours.
Mine is.
Do you know, I was very, very close to having Anne Boleyn, and I was also
Yeah,
going to
me
have the
too.
Queen. I was also going to have the Queen Mum, but I thought that there'd be just some etiquette that I would not actually enjoy myself. So I scrapped those because I thought I'd rather get pissed and not care, whereas Anne Boleyn wouldn't really appreciate that in the same level.
I think
But then
Queen
you-
Mum would have appreciated it though.
Yeah,
She
oh,
was
she
quite
would,
rogue,
yeah.
wasn't she?
She would have been all right with it.
She would
She
have
would have been all
loved
right with it. Go on then, Dan. Who are yours then?
Well, one of mine was Louis Theroux, just because I love the way that he speaks. Another one of mine was Tom Hanks, like because he could just entertain
What a
like the
nice
entire
man.
fucking table.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. He could throw a bit of Woody in there. Do you know what I mean? Like it'd just be great. And then I went shallow. I did an Emma. I did both of the two men that we just talked about. I did Tom Hardy and I did Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's on mine.
So I thought we could have like Louis and Tom would be like the educators and like the chat. And then me, Tom Hardy and Leo would just be on this side,
Yeah.
you know, popping a bottle of Chambord. There we go. Chambord? I don't know. Sorry, I think I've already drank this morning. I apologise.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Going back to Georgia. What questions would you ask Lucy? What would you ask her?
she's just there. She's just there. One, because I just like as usual anyway, but she's just more there because history is her jam. Between her and Louis, I could just do my favourite thing and sit and watch and listen. Because between them, she'd ask all the questions where she'd get me the basic storyline that I could follow, and then Louis would just go in and be like, yeah, but did you do that? Did you really do that? He'd be like the awkward questionnaire, wouldn't he? He'd be like judge and jury of it all.
He'd be the MC of the party.
Well, I'd nearly, if I'd had 7, I would have put Catherine the Great on there. Russia's last queen.
Russia's.
Because she was
I don't even know who these are.
She would have been interesting.
Google this entire list.
She was played by Helen Mirren for Sky One very recently, so you might be able to pick it up. But she was minxy.
She was she was ruthless. Ruthless. So you'd have Lucy as your storyteller, and then you'd have Louis as your digger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That'd be
what?
interesting.
And what would you fundamentally want to know about Anne Boleyn? What would you want to find out then?
Don't know. She's just got a bit of an interesting story, hasn't she? If you think about it, it's just like the ins and outs. Like, do you feel bad for playing your own sister? Like, did you really care that you were shagging Henry when she were pregnant? Like, how did you feel about that? How did you get past the guilt? Got any tips? I
think that just happened back then, didn't it? It's like, it's just a thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think there was a lot of sharing.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I'd want. I just kind of want to get, I don't know, it'd just be like listening to them, their point of view on it. It's easy to listen to the documentaries and films and stuff, isn't it? But just a bit more of a personal view. Yeah.
Yeah. Louis gets that out, doesn't he? What would you get Louis to get out, Dan, of yours then? What would you want to know of yours?
I think I just like to listen to his voice. I think he's just got the most soothing voice. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd just be able to have a conversation with like a really just down to earth guy. I'd like to like listen to why he does what he does and the way that he does it. Like, he's the first guy to ever, do these like amazing, like hardcore, he gets to the nitty gritty. And I think he could get some nitty gritty out of like Tom Hanks. Because he's just the nice guy, isn't he? And I bet he could get some right dirt
Would we want to know though?
Absolutely.
Would you want to know? I would want to know.
Yeah, but
of course.
I think we all need to know. But I think he's just the wisest man I've ever probably come across. Do you know what I mean?
Tom, our Tom.
No,
Tom
I know,
Hanks.
Louis. Yeah, he's a wise character. But yeah,
I think he seems very insightful that he can see the bigger picture almost when he's asking questions.
He's really open-minded.
That's it. Yeah, he'll ask a question, but he's actually 6 questions ahead in his mind, isn't he? You know what I mean? Like he already knows what you're going to answer, so he can dig deeper and deeper. It's a complete mind like woof. But yeah. That'd be amazing. Whereas Leo and Tom Hardy, they don't need to talk.
Yeah.
No.
Be there.
They don't need to say anything. That's it. Just be there.
Well, I'm very similar in that regard. I have gone shallow, but they're not. But my guests aren't shallow. This is weird. So very much on the same path actually as you guys. But I don't really know the names. So I'd want the closest person to the royals, the Queen, like a butler or someone, to know the dirt. I'd want Princess Diana, because I want to know what happened.
Yeah, she was one of mine. I
want the head of MI5.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I know everything.
Yeah.
Everything. And I quite fancy an advisor from Donald Trump, I want the background people. I don't want the actual people. I want the people that see everything, the reality of it, not from someone else's eyes, but the reality of it. So it's
even
almost
like Ivanka or something like that. Just get Ivanka on your table, and she'd be able.
Oh, she wouldn't be able to answer a bloody question, would she?
No, she would. She's
Do you reckon?
silenced. Oh, she is silenced. Absolutely, she's not allowed out of that house.
No, but that's
she
why I want
knows everything.
I want the other people, the people that deal with stuff, the people that have to clean his pants. I want the people that.
Butler, yeah.
I want those. Not like Paul Burrell, that's sensational. Yeah. I want to, a bit like George, I want to sit and I want to go, right, so what happened then? What happened here? What happened there? Did anyone try and kill the Queen this year? What happened with the Olympics? Was everyone safe? I want to know really weird stuff. But whilst all this is happening, I've got Michael B. Jordan and Idris Elba serving dinner for us.
Oh,
in the buff.
Okay.
Okay.
I think maybe just with pants, because I don't want to be distracted because I'm busy talking.
Trying to eat.
But I definitely want bodies out. arms, please. I want them to flex their arms when they're serving. I want them to do a nice flex,
vest.
and maybe just like, maybe a touch on the shoulder as they leave me. You know, just so that I know that they're still there if I need them.
You want to be able to smell them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then at the end, definitely smell. And then at the end, I want Channing Tatum to literally swipe the table off and then do a dance for me.
Yes.
There's me night. That's me night. That's me night. I've got very excited. I thought of that. Yeah, so know the dirt and then watch the dirt. That's what I want. That's what I want. I like all that inside stuff, things that we don't know. George and I sometimes will have conversations where we're like, when we get into the nitty-gritty and we can create conspiracy theories around things that are happening, and we've convinced ourselves that someone's having an affair or the cafe around the corner is a proper drug den, and we go deep.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, we're right.
But you are also very MI5. If anyone wants to know anything about anyone in the real world,
she's great at it.
She's brilliant. You just ask George. So if we'll say something and we're not sure about a particular designer or something, and George will be like, I'm on it. 5 minutes later, she reels off loads of stuff. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
She's like our secret weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one knows how deep that girl can dig.
Oh, she digs deep.
That's a threat. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Oh, so it's just amazing. These poor fellas, that if George ever meets anyone, she'll go about 25, 30 years back. She'll have everything.
Oh, I've got everything. I go in deep. Not only am I looking for previous girlfriends, I'm going in deep. I'm looking at your previous girlfriends and finding a mum's account to see when you went on holiday with each other. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's your brother, is it? Who's he now dating? Oh, look, we've got 3 mutual friends. Pretty close with one of them. Hold that in the bank in case you ever need it. And I just reel off. So before we've even arranged to have a date, I've already got a spider web of people that would just sort everything out if you fuck me off.
That's in no way at all intense or weird, because I think probably because I'm exactly the same, and I imagine most people listening have probably done weird stuff like this. Some people are probably going, she's mad, she's crazy, never go step foot in that shop because they're fucking weirdos. But most of them, I imagine most of you listening right now have probably still, and let's all admit it, have still gone and had a look at the ex-boyfriends and seen what they're doing, and quite happy because their girlfriend is not as good looking as you. Can I just, everyone, let's just admit we've all done that.
A weekly basis, mate. My Sunday bath. Got to cheer my son up.
You do
That's what the internet was created for, wasn't it?
Yes.
To do the swooping. Absolutely.
You've got to. Be like,
Emma, who would you have?
Me? I'm embarrassed now.
Why?
Mine. Okay, right. Kanye and Kim.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because they just love them or hate them, they just intrigue me how they'd be in real life.
Yeah.
Then I'd have Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Because he's just hilarious. Then I'd have Donald Trump himself, because again, he's hilarious. I just would love to see him in real life around me. And then I'd have Aquaman, like actual Aquaman.
Okay. As in the character or the actual guy?
Jason
I like the guy, but I like him even more in Aquaman.
As
so I want him
Aquaman.
to come as Aquaman, wet at the table.
Wet.
Right, his hair wet. Little bit scaly.
I thought about, him in real life or Aquaman, and then I thought, well, definitely you'd want him to be there with his wet hair, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, because if you would be massively disappointed, wouldn't you, if you said, "Can I have Aquaman?" and he rocks up with his weird hippie girlfriend, and he just rocks up all, "Hey man," and you're like, where's the man I fell in love with on TV?
Bouncy blow dry. You want it wet, don't you?
Wet.
You don't want it all
wet.
I want it dripping all over the table. And then obviously Tom Hardy, because he's just my number one, innit?
Yeah.
Just my number one. So yeah, mine's really shallow. But it's just people who I would be interested to be around in real life.
What do you think?
How they are.
I'd love to watch Donald Trump and Kanye have a conversation. That would be
Me
good.
too.
Yeah, because he
would.
didn't Kanye want to be president? Didn't he run to be
Yeah.
president?
The egos in that room would be insane.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, and then a bit of Ricky Gervais just for a Brit in there, just to bring a bit of a British humour, to rip the piss out of all of them without them even knowing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
It's not a bad
I
one.
like it.
I like that.
It's just Donald Trump. There's just something about it. It's just so. It's just.
I find him hilarious.
Yeah.
There's.
I find
I'm
him
laughing
hilarious
at him.
because he isn't in control of us. I'd be very, very nervous if he was my president. However, watching him in charge, it's just so funny. Like that's a real person.
So go on then, Meggie. Who are yours?
Okay, so I went Gino D'Acampo to cook the meal, and because he's funny, and because he's attractive. Yeah, I thought of it along that way. Then a bit of entertainment. I was torn, but I think it'd be Peter Kay.
Yeah.
James Corden, because I just love James Corden. And then I would have Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, nice. Clever man.
Clever, but he's a bit...
Ooh.
Yeah, he is.
You've got to be dark, aren't you, to be able to create what he's created. So I would be very, very interested to speak to the man himself. And then Princess Diana, same as you, Em.
Yeah, good old Di.
But yeah.
I don't want to moan off about herself though. She's not. She can't come in and talk about herself. She's got to talk about the dirty bits.
I think but she would. She's got nothing to lose now, has she? She's got nothing to lose.
She's dead, mate.
Exactly. So she'll give it all up, won't she?
She did give it all up. She did. That's exactly what happened.
That's what I mean. She'll give it all up. She'll give all the dirt, won't she? Because she's got nothing to live for anymore.
YOLO.
Only her 2 kids, mate. Only her 2 kids, one of which has just run away with an American. But yeah, sure, she's got nothing to lose.
Oh, she'd have something to say about that. I'm sure she would.
Oh, God. That's where he gets it from. Bloody mother.
Running away.
Rogue royals.
I don't get this Tom Hardy obsession that you've all got, though. It's
Do
not.
you know Tom Hardy? I could actually run into him at Rob's dad's. So he goes in the Tesco where Rob's dad lives.
Oh, Emma.
And every time we go, I have to think of an excuse to go to Tesco to Mrs. there.
Why does he work? Does he work there at the moment? Is he helping out? Is he on furlough and he's just helping out?
He would. He's that kind of man that he would do that.
You do like this. You do like him. What is it about him? Because
I even like him in Taboo.
Oh, I love him in
Yeah.
That's when he's sexy.
He's just manly, isn't he? He's just a proper man.
Killer.
On my
killer.
Sky record, I've even recorded the bedtime stories CBBS. I've got it on my
just to see
on my
him.
record just to watch it all the time.
Danielle, has
You can
Jessie
read
ever
me a
seen?
story.
No.
Has Jessie ever seen it? Is
No,
it just you that watches it?
bedtime. That's right. Yeah. When Jessie goes to bed, I'll have my bedtime story.
Oh, Danielle, that was.
Sleazy. Sorry.
I feel like leave. I'm in the room with Tom. No, I don't
He's got
see
his own
it.
dog in it.
Has he got a dog in it?
Well, he died, that dog.
Oh.
Sorry, I know a bit too much about Tom Hardy.
Have you been deep with Tom Hardy on internet?
He took it on the red carpet, didn't he, with him? And when he went to the red carpet.
Oh, don't. I'm really upset.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Oh, he's a specimen. He's a caring man. He's so fit.
No.
It's not your type.
But then
you
I say that,
men-
but I like Channing
like men.
Tatum though.
I was just about to say,
no.
his eyes are
Yeah.
way too close to one another.
I don't look at babe. There's nothing about his eyes. It's the movement of his body.
He would take care of you.
It's the movement of that man's body. That's what I like about him.
I'll tell you what he reminds me of is Sporky from Toy Story 4. Do you know what I mean?
Welcome, Forky Dance. Maybe Forky's.
It's the same person.
Poor taste in women.
Very, yeah. He's just got nothing. He's got nothing.
It's not. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah. I have a lot going on in my brain. In order for me to find someone attractive, it's literally like if you literally take my brain, turn my brain off, and if I go, what? You're distracting me. You're pretty. That's all I want. Tom Hardy's too intense for me. So he doesn't distract my brain, because Channing's he just looks gorgeous when he dances and he just moves and his shoulders. It's lovely. I'm distracted. That's all I need.
You don't need him to talk, do you?
Don't
you don't
talk.
need no chat. No.
I do not need chat. Never talk to me. I don't.
Okay.
Shush. I don't need him to talk. I think that maybe that's why Tom just doesn't interest me, because he's too talky. He's very chatty. Chat.
He's got an attractive voice.
He's a beautiful southerner. Absolutely. I even like him in Mad Max.
But then I do like a Michael B. Jordan. I do like an Idris and a Michael B. Jordan. When all the girls, when this was all kicking off, and we had to was it the day we shut the shop, and then there was a joke or something like, has Emily found out yet, or has anyone told Emily? And it was because obviously that was a bit of a difficult day for us closing.
Yeah.
And then I think who was it? Was it one of you that texted and said, "I'm really sorry to tell you"? And I thought, oh no, what's happened at the shop?
Oh yeah.
I think it was G. G said it, and it was like, "I'm really, really sorry to tell you, Em. Idris has got it." And I was like, "George, we weren't supposed to break the news to her yet."
Everyone had decided not to tell me on this day because of how difficult the shop was, and then George just put the nail in the coffin for me because he'd finding out that Idris had got COVID-19 as well. I was like, well, and I was sitting next to Tim and I, well, that is just fucking great. That is the end of my world. And Tim went, what's happened? What's wrong at the shop? I went, oh, nothing. Idris has got coronavirus. And I hadn't cried apart from the video, and then I cried again. Oh, he's all right now. He's okay. He's fine. It's fine. A bit like Tom Hanks. They get through it. They're fine.
He's good.
They're good.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird. We went a bit weird then, didn't we? I like how we went. I think the only person that isn't shallow was G. G was really deep into that.
So clever.
I
didn't even know their names.
No.
Classic.
But but you haven't even put a bit of eye candy in your group, G. Did you have any on your list?
No.
I'll share Aquaman if you want. He can swim over.
Yeah. Just let him jump through the tap.
Oh no, don't. That's like the worst X-Files program I ever watched with Toombs. When he comes through taps and... Anyway, let's not talk about that. That scares me. So you haven't got anyone on your list at all, Georgina, for a bit of eye candy at all? No.
It's a dinner party. I don't need eye candy. It's conversation, isn't it?
So civilised. You're so civilised.
Oh, no, I'd need a bit of something. I'd need a dance or something at the end. I tell you what we could do for you, George. We could organise James Blunt to come with his new single for you and sing at the end for your dinner party.
What's he done? Another rendition of You're Beautiful? What's You're a lockdown? I don't need that in my life, thank you.
I don't think anybody needs that.
Isolation on my own is hard enough without having that
James
blasted
Blunt
out.
had just put the nail in one eye.
Yeah.
That'd be me just standing on Hunter's Bar roundabout waiting for a decent sized car to come so I could just poof.
Do you also want him to pull out some fucking playing cards as well for her? That's just Jean's worst nightmare. You killed the dinner party. Done.
George, if you met your ideal person and he came out with that he was a magician and a musician, would it be killed?
Yes.
Or would you just
Done.
Oh, I'd love a magician.
No.
I would
But
love
you
a
would,
magician.
Maggie. You would.
Honestly.
You would.
I would. That is like my dream. If Brad can just learn how to do that, I would be so happy.
But why? Why do you want him to do it, Maggie?
Oh, it's just entertaining, isn't it?
This is
there's
a
other
girl
things you can
who
do.
got a Casio for Christmas, okay? So the levels of entertainment which we're talking about.
Have you done any of your Casio yet, Maggie?
Do you know what? I've barely been on it. TikTok has taken over
this
my
is
life.
the time to practice.
It's taken over
Maggie.
my life, honestly. I've been baking
Well,
a
to
lot.
be fair, you should be doing TikTok more than anything.
TikTok.
Yeah.
You need to do TikTok.
Because you're just great.
Oh, Mickey's being naughty, isn't he?
Postman. Oh, Brad's really excited because his grass seed has arrived.
Oh, joys.
Let's not talk about grass.
No. Oh, no, yeah.
Honestly.
No, we will not. We won't. Should we?
No. Oh.
What am I missing?
My in-laws or my father-in-law.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back with you.
You're going to have to fill everybody in now,
Easter Sunday morning, my father-in-law decided to put compost 4-in-1 weed killer everything onto the grass that the children play on every single day.
I mean, it's a day about Jesus and going outside, isn't it?
There was a Jesus was used quite a lot in different phrases out of my words. I feel guilty because I got really angry with him and I shouted and slammed the door, and then he went out and tried to filter it out and it's not filtered through, so it's still stuck.
Oh.
So the children are just tiptoeing around it now.
Oh.
It'll be fine. Another couple of weeks and we'll be fine.
Oh my
God.
gosh.
Why
You
did you
need
think
your
this was going
garden,
to be a
don't
good
you?
time?
Such a bad timing.
But apparently, if it didn't happen, then there wouldn't be a garden and grass to play on. But I've buried it. I've put it very, very deep. I've closed the door on it, and I've put about 5 bricks and some other issues as well on top of it, and it's not coming out again. So I'm calm. I'm collected,
Yes.
and I'm okay with it. It was 3 or 4 days ago. I've moved on.
Okay. It sounds quite raw still, I'm not going to lie. Think of Channing. Channel your inner Channing.
Dance on me, Channing, dance. Don't talk, shush, don't talk, boy, just dance. That's all I need, isn't it? If something happens, that's all you need. Can we do that? Can we just do that? If something bad happens, we'll get Channing in and he can just dance for me at the shop.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
So I broke your favourite glass, Meg. No, Maggie's saying. So I broke your favourite cup, Em. But it's okay. Just look over there, and then jump on it, my pony, and out Channing comes. It's okay, Meg. You break every cup in the world if he comes through my door every time.
God, you'd need him round quite a lot, wouldn't you?
So funny.
He'd be there every single day, wouldn't he? He'd be there every single day with what we do. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's another thought. Right, I've gone off. See, that's what it does. He takes my mind off of normal stuff and I go somewhere else into a nice happy place. But that's what you need, though, innit? You need nice, weird little things or weird little dancey people. That sounds like a leprechaun, doesn't it? I could bring him out of my wardrobe.
Oh, you could have a little mini version of him and he could just live in your wardrobe.
Yeah, I don't think.
There's so many inappropriate jokes that I'm having to channel inwards right now.
But bury them deep, Georgina. Bury them deep. Cover them, and we don't talk about them again. But no, Maggie, that would never happen, and that would not work. That would not distract my brain. Inappropriate things would come out of my head, and I'd say them. And yeah, that would kill the 5 Birds and a Mic podcast, and no one ever wants to listen to us again. Nah, let's not go down that path. We'll never. No.
Oh God.
Okay.
Set her off. Proper set her off.
And hold on to that. So I think, shall we? Where are we at? What time is it?
Is it lunchtime? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We've
Good
flown.
at talking crap, aren't we?
We have talked crap today. We've gone off topic massively, and then we went round on topic, went round the houses, we came back, and then ended up with a little Channing Tatum in a wardrobe. Brilliant.
Just a usual topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Who would be your miniature celebrity you'd like to keep in your wardrobe?
I bet we could probably order one from internet, Em. We could order a machine to make everyone smaller.
There you go.
With your teeth.
Amazon, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Well, we could make you smaller and make George taller.
There you go.
Sorted. Bro. Is it lunchtime? Is it actually lunchtime?
It is.
It is lunchtime.
So that's the end of episode 8, the weird one. The one where we talked about random things. Hopefully next time we'll stay on track and on topic. Hopefully you enjoyed listening. And if you did and you liked us, if you want to recommend us, review us, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, or maybe just wait until the next one comes out and listen to that or watch it. And hope everyone stays safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.